Web3 TV.
Hello and welcome to Web3 TV. I'm Lisa Amnegard, and today we're at the AI After Hours, an event sponsored by Here.io. Joining me right now is Michael Clare from Liongate Bahamas. Thank you so much for joining me today.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
So can you tell me a little bit more about what's happening at Liongate Bahamas right now?
So at Liongate Bahamas, we're the digital asset affiliate entity of a broader financial group. We have Equity Bank. The name of the group is Equity Group, which we have Equity Bank Bahamas Limited that does more so private offshore banking. We have Equity Trust Bahamas that deals with trust structures, succession planning. We have Equity Investments Fund Services that deals with more so NAV calculation, fund administration, and fund accounting as well. And where Liongate comes in, we're the affiliate entity of the group, whereas we deal with digital asset operations such as purchases, sales, custody, as well as those who are looking to purchase real estate with digital assets. We allow for that to take place, right, via our processes, right?
So many people are now investing in digital assets. So how important is it to go via Liongate or another trusted investment firm?
So in recent times, of course, we know the Web3 space can be quite risky, right? And when digital assets became more mainstream, well, before it became mainstream, it was filled with scams, hacks, and the risks were as high as they could possibly be. But now more regulations coming into play, more regulatory frameworks, such as, namely in the Bahamas, we have the Digital Assets and Registered Exchanges license that's issued by the Securities Commission of the Bahamas. Liongate Bahamas were one of the first 3 entities to obtain that license, and that allowed us to be compliant, of course, meeting regulatory frameworks and making us make sure we stay intact, where we can understand where investors and so on and so forth with digital assets feel safe, right? Because once there's a regulatory framework in place, you have now institutional investors. They feel a little bit more comfortable and now willing to place their money in those said assets, right?
Yeah, definitely, because in any investment portfolio, you want your assets to be safe, right?
Absolutely, in a
and have the
compliant way.
education around it as well.
Correct, right? So in our compliance department is quite cutting edge, top tier, one may say, especially the Bahamas jurisdiction within itself. Because of the scrutiny we get from external factors, our compliance on our financial services sector is absolutely top tier. Some say it's a bit tedious sometimes, but it's only because we have to do it. It's necessary, right?
Yeah.
And we make sure we do a great job at it to make sure that our clients feel safer and they understand that when they come to us, they're going to remain compliant with regulations.
Definitely, yeah. And you are from the Bahamas, and it's a token 2049 here in Dubai. So I'm interested to know more about how you are finding the Dubai landscape when it comes to digital assets and crypto and AI.
I think it's amazing. I think Dubai is quite ahead of the curve in terms of the Web3 space because they embrace it, right? We also embrace digital assets in the Bahamas, of course, rolling out the regulatory framework. But Dubai, I think they had a bit of a head start. They're more conducive of blockchain and Web3 space before many jurisdictions worldwide. So to come out here, network with many leaders in the space, many industries, and many different companies that have enormous projects, right, that span between AI and digital assets. It's good to connect with them, kind of pick their brains a little bit, share information to see how our jurisdictions can kind of both expand on certain levels, right?
And there's so many events happening this week, but just how have you found the Coinvesting event, and have you been able to make a lot of connections and network?
Oh, I think it was a great event. I really enjoyed it. I met quite some impressive people. And some of the people that I met, they introduced me to a different, method to carry out certain operations and how they do things, especially on the technological front, right? So it was interesting to see that.
Yeah, definitely. And it's just the beginning. It's a whole week of events, so I'm not going to keep you any longer. It's been a pleasure speaking with you.
Absolutely.
And have a great time in Dubai as well.
Thank you very much. I appreciate that.
And I'll be bringing you more interviews. My name is Lisa Amnegard, and you're watching Web3 TV.
Web3